welcome. Thanks for joining us. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Toronto Blue Jays going up against the Athletics. First pitch coming your way next.
And now, please welcome your Athletics.
So, almost ready to get underway. And today's starter, Luis Severino. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working. But if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
George Springer leading things off and takes a strike. The wind of the pitch. That one's in there. 0-2 now. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Over to first. That takes care of Springer. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. Up and in. 1-0.
Ball 1, no strikes.
On the ground to the left, and that's just foul. 1 out, bases empty. Right through there for a strike. And there's a ball.
That's inside.
Popped up. Soderstrom. 2 up, 2 down.
Batting third, left fielder Anthony Santander.
Anthony Santander at the plate. And that's way high, and it's 1-0.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
No strike.
Fastball almost got him there. And that one fouled off. 2 outs. Just missed.
That's inside.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. in the on-deck circle. That's ball 4. Tried another sinker, but couldn't find a zone.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and
Batting
just
fourth,
missed his
first
spot.
baseman,
Hitter didn't
Vladimir
offer at it.
Guerrero
Now he has somebody to worry
Jr.
about over at first.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Sliced hard but foul. Vladdy needs just 1 hit to reach 200 for the season.
Pretty impressive the year he's put together. 200 hits doesn't happen by accident. And there are some years nobody reaches 200 at all. Props to him for getting this far.
Foul ball still 0-2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Blue Jays held in check. And now the Athletics offense gets its first shot here. No score. Back after this on the show. And we're back. And on the mound today, Kevin Gausman.
He's got that splitter, and it's a pitch that swings and misses, come fast, and they come often. Very difficult to pick up out of his hand.
Digging in, Lawrence
Leading
Butler.
off for the A's, right fielder, Lawrence Butler.
Swing and a miss. Gausman, multi-time All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a splitter, a slider, and he works in a sinker. That clips a corner. Just misses. And a count 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. And there's one down.
Boog, if you can set up a good 2-strike splitter with the
second.
fastball on the previous pitch, it's going to be so tough to recognize and adjust your swing to get a piece of it. Clearly had him reaching for it right there.
Next up for the A's, Brent Rooker. And that one upstairs, ball 1. And a foul ball. One down, base is empty. And that one is downstairs. And that's ball 2.
2 balls, 1 strike.
He swings and fouls one off. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. And when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Fly ball down the line. And that drops foul.
First 2 hitters get punched out on strikes. Take some notes from the dugout. When you get your chance, go up there and hit the ball hard somewhere.
That misses the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count. That one the other way, and foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. And that is that. And the A's are gone in order. We played an inning, no score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the second, and down to the plate, here's the Toronto DH, Will Wagner. Severino back to work. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Severino up the middle. Sneaks through, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. Kirk, a former All-Star, batting 6th in today's lineup, and he's a native of Mexico. That one fouled off. Wagner on at first, nobody out. And the next pitch is way outside.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
That missed by a lot. Ball 2. Runner at first with no outs here. Got him. And one away. I don't know about you, Chris, but that felt like a weird at-bat right there. Didn't give much to hit until the final pitch, and he still got the backwards K.
Yeah, not a single pitch was actually inside the strike zone, but he was being very aggressive in the box and fell behind in the count. Then they finally do challenge him, and he couldn't get the bat off his shoulder. Kind of a strange strikeout for sure, Boog.
Here's Andres Jimenez. Fastball for a strike. The 0-1. There's a strike.
Umpiring behind the plate for us today, Boog, is Mike Fillmore, and he is a good one. He'll reward pitches on the edges a little bit, but the main thing is he doesn't keep you guessing. Once he establishes that a pitch is a strike, it stays that way.
Now one missed. Yeah, Fillmore, kind of, I don't know, you'd say maybe an umpire's umpire, but really consistent, very fair. And now it's even up. Lifted in the air, right field. Butler squeezes it. 2 down.
Batting 8th, third baseman, Ernie Clement.
Ernie Clement next up for the Blue Jays. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Next offering is in for a strike. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely, and I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
Strike 3, went back to the sweeper and got the strikeout. One left for Toronto. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. We head to the bottom of the second, and now the catcher comes up to him. Shea Langoliers.
Shea Langoliers.
And that's a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Outside low. 1 ball, 1 strike. That finds the mark on the inside corner. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
That's about as nasty of a split as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Tyler Soderstrom up next for the A's. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
0-1's the count.
No score here in the second.
Let's go, Tyler.
Check swing, didn't go. And that's ball 1.
It's a good pitch to try to get him off the plate.
Pitch is in there. And the count 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Yeah, there's no doubt, bro.
Batting sixth,
Electric stuff from the
second
jump.
baseman.
And there's just no messing
Zach
around right now. It's still
Geloff.
very early, but we could see a pretty impressive outing here if the strikeouts keep coming in the way they are. One thing you have to be aware of, though, is a high strikeout rate might impact the pitch count as the innings roll on.
Next up for the A's, Zach Geloff. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Two outs, base is empty. And a swing and a miss.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
Two outs. Out towards right center field, and that is Springer. And that is that. We'll move to the third with no score. Top half of the
Leading
third
off
inning.
for
Here's the
Toronto,
center fielder, Nathan Lucas.
Let's go, green and gold, baby. Let's go.
Line drive and a base hit and a good start to the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, George
Here's
Springer.
George Springer. He's 0 for 1. And that one sliced foul. And a foul ball. Nobody out. Runner at first. Check swing on an 0-2. Appeal to first. And he held back according to Rusty Valentine. Severino kicks, deals. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Bleday settles underneath it. Puts it away for the out.
Now batting, shortstop, Bo Bichette.
Bo Bichette next up for the Blue Jays. The shortstop takes the ball. And another ball. Top of the third, no score. In the air, right side of the infield. And that is foul. Next offering upstairs.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Reaching for it and brings it in.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
And next for Toronto, Anthony Santander. Walked his first time. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. Home half of the third coming up. No score. ready to go for the last half of the inning. So here's Brown at the plate.
Left fielder, Seth Brown.
That's off the mark, and that is ball one. Fastball is outside. That misses the zone, and now 3-1.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And that's too high, ball four. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Here's Luis Urias. And that skips into dirt.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And that is out of play.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Ground ball right side, could be two. To second, there's one. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Jacob Wilson up next for the A's. And that's outside. Ball one. Two down, nobody on. Check swing, called strike. Swing and a miss. And that is strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Headed towards the corner. And George makes the grab. And that is the third out of the inning. On to the fourth, still scoreless. All set for the start of the inning. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
I love the fact that we've seen both Vladimir Guerrero and Vladdy Jr. win the home run derby. They're the first father-son duo to ever win it. Vladdy back in 2007 and Vladdy Jr. in 2023. Even though his dad didn't give him any advice for the event other than to go out there and hit home runs.
Not close with that one. Going to count 1 and 2. That one is upstairs.
2 strikes.
That pitch just misses the inside corner, and now it's 3 and 2. And no one can get there. Makes the turn and heads for second. To second, pulls him off the bag.
Everything came together perfectly
Now
for him
batting,
right there.
designated
Just a
hitter,
really nice
Will
job
Wagner.
of turning on that pitch and smoking it down the line. And there's no one playing there, so once it drops in fair, you're on your way to extra bases. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
So up next for Toronto, Will Wagner. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And that one fouled off. Guerrero at second with nobody out. That one ripped but foul. Line drive caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Foul ball there. Man at second. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
And now for the Jays, Andres Jimenez. That's a little bit low. Runner at second, 2 down. Top half of inning number 4. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Man on second, 2 down. And there's a foul ball. Next pitch way upstairs.
The count is full.
This one in the dirt. Runner holds, and it's a full count. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Now batting, third baseman, Ernie Clement.
Go ahead run on base. And next for Toronto, Ernie Clement. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Lede under it. Brings it in. And that's the 3rd out. Blue Jays leave a pair. Still no score. Bottom 4, and now the right fielder, Lawrence Butler.
Right fielder, Lawrence Butler.
Bounding ball here, rolls foul.
You know, these Athletics, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Just missed.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand. He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Rooker in the box now. No balls and a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Oh, 0-2 now. Ball one there.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
That one misses, and it's 2-2. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. One down, base is empty. Hit in the air, center field. Lucas sizing this one up, corrals it, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, center fielder.
This is J.J. Bleday. 0 for 1 with a flyout.
I'm just a simple man.
Close one, doesn't get the call. 1-0. Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Cut on and lifted in the air. He's there. He's got it. And that'll do it. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We played 4. We're tied. 0-0. And we're back.
Leading
Top
off
5,
for
John
the Blue
Sciambi
Jays.
with Chris
Center
Singleton.
fielder,
And
Nathan
leading it off,
Lucas.
Nathan Lucas.
Let's go green and gold, baby. Let's go. Come on, athletics.
Severino back to work. That one inside.
That's inside.
Ball 1. Lucas goes 5 feet 11 inches, 180 pounds, and he's usually in right field, but today he's patrolling center.
Some guys love to make that adjustment from a corner spot to center field because in center you get the best view of the ball game. You're looking straight in at the hitter's area. On the corners, you're blocked a little bit.
And it's caught for the out.
Now batting, right fielder, George Springer.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. George Springer next up for the Blue Jays. 0 for 2 in this one. That one missing inside.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
And a foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. That one drilled left field. And in one hops the wall. Throws to second. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Well, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the
Shortstop,
OPS
Bo
jump
Bichette.
up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
So up next, Bo Bichette. Swing and a miss. That's the sweeper.
0-1.
Man at second. Fouled off. He was late. The 0-2. Good job to fight that one off. Next offering misses down and away. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Move to second, and Springer's in there safely. Springer leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Next pitch is outside.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
And a swing and a miss. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. So digging in, Anthony Santander. This guy with light tower power.
Oh, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
Fought off foul.
Nope, outside.
Activity in the bullpen. Michel Otanez getting loose out there. McFarland getting cranked up as well. Runner at second, 2 down. Next one misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. And fouled off. Two outs. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Up and in, and now it's filled up 3-2. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Man on second, 2 down. Lifted in the air, right center field. Dives, and he can't hang on. Runner from second crosses the plate. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. 1 run on 2 hits. No errors, and nobody left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Blue Jays 1 and the A's nothing. Bottom of the inning, and now here's the A's catcher, Shea Langoliers. That pitch gets the corner. That's strike 1. And there's a ball. That's out to center field. Brings it in. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, first baseman Tyler Soderstrom.
So up next, Tyler Soderstrom. Struck out swinging his first time. That one well upstairs. And it's 1-0. On the ground, Jimenez gets it to first, and they got him.
Now batting, second baseman Zach Geloff.
Now it's the second baseman, Zach Geloff. Flied to right his first time. That's too low, and that's ball 1. This one in the air, right field. Springer racing after it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning.
Now pitching.
So a new pitcher on the mound for the A's, Michel Otanez.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Now the Toronto 4-hole hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. There's a strike.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Just off the inside edge.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Nope, outside.
Strike on the inside corner. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
A healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
Count full.
And down on strikes. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Next is the designated hitter, Will Wagner. 1 for 2. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. The A's bullpen has some movement. Grant Holman up and throwing. Check swing, and he went. And that's strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Lifted in the air down the left side. That one gets down for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Good two-strike hitting right there, but a bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. There are a lot of nicknames people have attached to hits like that. Blooper, flare, duck snort, lawn dart, etc. But whatever you want to call it, it's a knock. And those are the ones that'll make you smile as a hitter just about every time.
And now Alejandro Kirk.
0-1's the count.
One-run game, 1 out, 1 on. In the air, right field. Butler makes the grab for the second out.
Now batting, second baseman, Andres Jimenez.
Andres Jimenez getting ready to hit. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. And ball 1.
Boog, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Next pitch is outside. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Punch him out.
2 outs. This one popped up. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, makes the grab, and that is that. So 1 hit is all they get. 7, 8, 9 due up in the home half of the inning. It's the Blue Jays 1 and the A's nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Well, we go bottom 6. Leading off, Seth Brown.
Seth Brown.
Outside corner, there's a strike. The next pitch misses, and it's 1-1. And that's
Yep,
outside.
That ball went out.
Next offering misses, and now it's 3-2.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
In danger of losing the no-hitter here. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Line drive to short and caught.
That'll drive you crazy as a hitter if you let it. I mean, he couldn't have hit
Luis
that ball more in the
Urias.
screws than he did, and yet he's got nothing to show for it. Hang with him. I know the feeling.
Here's the third baseman, Luis Urias. 0 for 1 so far. And that drops in for a strike. The Athletics down by a run here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a foul out of play. 0-2 now. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Jacob Wilson now at the plate. Splits the plate, strike one. The shortstop takes the ball. Look out! And it hit him.
Now batting.
So the lineup
right
flips
fielder,
over. Lawrence Butler will hit next. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving through a walk or just a base hit. But you got to stay within yourself.
And there's the strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Wilson off of first with 2 away. Strike 3 struck him out for the 3rd time today. The A's strand 1, and it remains 1-0. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Grant Holman.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Grant Holman.
Now the third baseman, Ernie Clement.
Third baseman, Ernie Clement.
And takes low for ball 1. And that is out of play. On the ground, right side. Throws to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Center fielder, Nathan Lucas.
So digging in, Nathan Lucas.
Let's go green and gold, baby. Let's go.
And that one fouled off. Up the middle, and that chance handled. Slings to first, and a couple of quick outs.
Now batting, right fielder, George Springer.
And the batter is George Springer. 1 for 3. And that's in there for strike 1. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side.
One ball, 2 strikes.
High fly ball out to center field. Bleday on the move. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now here is Brent Rooker.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tying run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with one swing here.
Pitch misses. Ball 1.
Changing speeds has this lineup completely off balance in this one. We've seen a lot of mistimed swings, and it's been a challenge for these hitters to get their rhythm right.
Late swing, fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. And that one fouled off. Here's a line drive, and that's going to end the no-hitter. It's a base hit. And the tying run is on base. So history wasn't meant to be in this one, but it's been quite the performance.
And that's tough for a pitcher to swallow. I mean, when you're right on the brink of a no-hitter, just pitched a heck of a game, just couldn't make it to the finish line.
No outs, runner at first. J.J. Bleday up next for the A's. Close, but called the ball. And that's ball 1.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Holding on to a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Fastball for a strike. Movement in the bullpen. Jimmy Garcia up and loosening in the pen. Little also throwing. Just missed. And that misses. And that's ball 3.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
And that one ripped into right. Springer there makes the catch.
Now batting, catcher, Shea Langoliers.
Next up for the A's, Shea Langoliers.
And things could change quickly here with one swing.
And first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Rooker leads off first with 1 away. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Everything came together for him. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Kevin Gausman makes way, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for
Brendan
Toronto.
Little into the game.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Tyler Soderstrom up next for the A's. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. So the tying run at second. Hit on the ground, might be two. On to second, they get one. Over to first, safe.
Well, that's great hustle out of the box to get down the line, knowing that a double play will end the inning. Good job at the finish, reaching out for the bag. Now they got runners on the corners and still an opportunity to pick up some runs.
Here's the second baseman, Zach Geloff. That one's in there. That's strike one. That's hard hit on the line. Squeezes it. That is the inning. A's strand a couple. They trail here 1-0. We go to the eighth, and now for the Jays, Bo Bichette.
Bo Bichette.
Holman back to work. Foul ball there. Holman, in his rookie season, he features a four-seam fastball, a changeup, and he works in a slider. Softly hit back behind third. It falls for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Anything but pretty right there, but he'll take it every time. It didn't exactly connect with this one as he met it out front, but he still put a decent enough swing on it to get it into the outfield. You know, and if you finish the swing and just extend your follow-through, you're going to run into knocks just like that.
Now it's going to be Anthony Santander. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. I know it was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Vladdy Jr. stepping to the dish now. And a strike in there. First and second, no outs, and we're in the top of the eighth. On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul. And the 0-2. Ball one there.
2 strikes.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
So far, just one of those days for this lineup. You get a couple of runners on, and you're looking at having a big inning, and that strikeout right there just pours water on the fire. You look for the next hitter to step up and try to do something, pick up his teammate and his glove.
Will Wagner next up for the Blue Jays. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a ground ball. Here's Geloff for one. Ow! The double play ends the inning and might have saved the game for them.
Poetry in motion there as the second baseman turns the double play. Nice throw to first, and that's the way to end the inning.
Now pitching for Toronto.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the eighth, Jimmy Garcia.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
So Marcotte going with a pinch hitter here. Miguel Andujar. And this is a big at bat in this ball game. And that one clips the corner. And the 0-1. Fought off foul. Stays alive. And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
Left field. Santander in pursuit. And out number 1 on the grab.
Excellent play out there, and he does it in a huge spot. That wall, it can very easily jar the ball loose when you bang into it, so that could have been a really different outcome.
Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
One down, base is empty. That's in there, and the count is 0-2. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it'd be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Now, Jacob Wilson. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. In there, and it's 0-1. And a swing and a miss there.
No signs of wavering on the mound here in the 8th. He's looking rock solid so far.
In the air, right field, Springer. And he makes the catch. And that is that. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Tyler Ferguson.
The Athletics, number 44.
Well, 1-run game, and now Alejandro Kirk, 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. And he deals. Strike 1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Noah Murdoch getting ready to go. Harris also getting ready. And it's fouled away. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. swings and misses. It's a strikeout.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Jimenez stands in now and watches strike one. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Tap dances out of the way of that one. One down, base is empty. Swing and a ground ball out to short. On to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the ninth. Running out of chances to pad the lead.
Now batting, third baseman, Ernie Clement.
Ernie Clement next up for the Blue Jays.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the ninth, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Reaching down, makes the catch. 3 up, 3 down that time. To the bottom of the ninth we go. Top of the order, due up. It's the Blue Jays 1 and the A's 0. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Jeff Hoffman.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
So back to the top of the order. Lawrence Butler digs in now. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. First offering, and it just misses. And another ball.
No strike.
That one misses, and it's 3-0.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
One-run game, bottom 9, and fouled off. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Breaking ball in there, got him looking, and one gone.
Well, that right there is what you want to see out of your closer.
Now batting.
Come in and close the door, cancel any hope that that opponent has in making some type of comeback in the ball game. Tell you what, that helps him settle in, and that helps everybody else relax a little bit to get these other 2 outs.
Rooker in the box now, takes strike 1.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
0-1 now. And a slider misses down and away.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Not even close there. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
And misses inside.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
That one finds the corner, and the count's full.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
He fouls it off. We'll do it again. Three-two. Sets him down looking. And they're down to their last out.
This is definitely what a team likes to see out of their closer. Come in and just destroy all hope. First 2 batters, 2 strikeouts. See if he can strike out the side.
I'm just a simple man. Oh yeah. Help me understand this.
The Athletics down to their last out. J.J. Bleday, the next to hit. On the inside corner for a strike.
0-1's the count. That's a ball.
That misses the zone, and it's 2-1.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing, you can tie up the ball game. But if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
One strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, this was all about the pitching and defense. Outstanding job of the pitchers, really attacking hitters, trusting what the catcher was putting down, and trusting the players standing behind him to make the plays defensively. Sometimes you want to see a high-scoring game, but sometimes you can appreciate the artistic beauty of what these pitchers did on the mound today.
The final 1-0 for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi saying so long